Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio November 22, 2022. You can get things done around the home or accomplish something worthwhile with family today. It's also a good time to enjoy yourself with a friend and focus on light-hearted topics. Your outlook is especially constructive and optimistic, and you project self-confidence and goodwill, quickly attracting the cooperation of others. With the Sun and Jupiter in harmony, your enthusiasm is building, especially along creative or romantic lines. This transit is also reliable for bonding, teaming up, forgiving, or building trust. Creative and publishing projects also fare particularly well. The stars are aligning to bring you one of the most auspicious days in 2022. It could end up being one of the happiest moments of your year. This is because the powerful Sun in your solar fifth house of true love and romance will link to mighty Jupiter, our great benefic that bestows life's most wonderful blessings and miracles. You will feel on top of the world as you have beneficial connections with everyone at this time, especially your romantic partner. If you are single, do not miss this period to socialize or set up an extra special date with someone who intrigues you. This luck is rare to find. Follow your creative ambitions and desires. Do not be afraid to commit to something that you feel exceptionally excited about when the Sun in Scorpio trines Jupiter retrograde in Pisces. As of right now, Jupiter retrograde encourages you to take a step back to consider where you want your professional journey to lead next. As you consider your options, keep your ideas, creative capabilities, and passion projects in mind. It might be time to dedicate your time and energy to pursue your passion projects in the next phase of your professional journey. The Moon's friendly aspect to Saturn in your financial sector is helping to boost your financial confidence while ensuring you are emotionally and intuitively engaged. It has been 4 weeks since Saturn turned direct, allowing you to look to the future with confidence at a time when it is still important to keep a tight fist on money matters. Watch your insecurities carefully today. You may notice a point where things could go one way or another. Make it your job to choose the best possible outcome and put your energies into that positive framework. So much of what we complain about was actually of our choosing in the first place. If you are feeling insecure because you have not received your fair share of compliments, don't wait until it's too late. Give your partner, boss, or friends the clearest possible messages about what you need. Your love of your family and appreciation of home will be enhanced today. If there's something that hasn't been going well, consider trying to communicate again. Perhaps a different approach will be more successful. If writing comes more easily to you, why not try a letter to express your heartfelt sentiment? Strive to find a way to bring resolution to the situation, as you're not likely to be very productive until you do. Take care of this first and foremost. Knowing that he will not only join Mercury and Venus, who are already aligned in your busy work sector tomorrow, but to get serious about bringing this professional year home, the Sun was always going to be working hard to make the most of his last full day in a playful and creative part of your chart. This is not just the Sun's last full day here, but the end of all planetary activity on the playful side of life's fence. Fortunately, as a friendly aspect to Jupiter in an adventurous part of your chart peaks, there is a chance to make this count. When the Sun leaves your romantic sector today, this might end all planetary activity here for the year, but the Moon's return before he leaves will keep the spirit of romance alive for a few more days. It is while the solar spotlight is on matters of the heart and all things romantic that there is a need to pay attention, with life taking a busier turn from tomorrow. Our eyes in the sky. Now that the Moon has settled into Libra, we could be feeling a bit detached emotionally but also calm and collected as it aspects Mars and Saturn. This isn't likely to be a day in which you're eager to have social interactions or deep conversations. You will be using your time wisely if you can manage to schedule some long overdue self-care and downtime. Even if you are receiving tempting offers on how to invest profitably, bide your time. You may not know all the facts, there might be a catch or a nasty surprise waiting, or an inconvenient coincidence will ruin your investment. Patience is a virtue, and this is particularly true for money transactions. Be careful not to let your dissatisfaction with yourself hurt others or create enemies. Your friends and family have to be very patient with you. If you go too far, your relationships will suffer a great deal. Try to see it from their point of view instead of just your own. A tendency to rush into romance scares off potential candidates for your love. Such a forceful approach can have an adverse effect on the person you desire. If you're not looking for rejection, try to develop a gentler and serene attitude, then those you meet find you to be a far more attractive proposition to date. A Moon-Pluto square could bring with it some turmoil and conflict in relationships, further encouraging you to spend your time alone today. Anything else will likely lead to arguments and tension. If something comes up that's out of your control, put a pin in the discussion and return to it some other time. Are you in need of money to invest in new projects? Then go ahead with your plans, because circumstances are favorable. Friends who give you advice are being honest with you for the most part. If you want to purchase something, you can do it now. You will make the right choice and won't be misled by sales staff. The evening is likely to be the only redeemable part of the day because it comes with a release of playful lust and desire. You could also feel motivated to take the initiative. You'll have the energy to go out and get what you want, and after today's frustrations, you'll likely welcome the idea of blowing off some steam. In the pre-dawn hours, the Libra moon opposes Chiron in Aries, forcing us to confront our insecurities. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and reminders of traumatic events can crop up in our dreams. Perhaps we must face an old bully, someone from our past who damaged our confidence. Yet, in waking life or in our dreams, we must now accept that our desire to keep the peace or refusal to ruffle feathers has kept us locked in self-sacrificial patterns. There is a difference between being kind and being nice. A difference between establishing true amity and diminishing ourselves for the appearance of it. Moodier than usual, it's easy to misleadingly convince yourself into blaming others for the way you feel. Instead, direct your energy towards what is troubling you, and resolve these issues without ruining relationships with the people involved on the periphery of your concerns. Consider your demands may be unacceptable to others and cause an unintended reaction. Don't let how you're feeling pass you by, instead voice your romantic wishes, and tell others what you're willing to give and what is expected in return. Go out and make yourself noticed, be courageous. Find the person who is right for you and discover how you might begin to share wonderful times with another. The cosmic weather is then quiet until afternoon, when Vesta, the asteroid of sacred devotion, enters Pisces. Vesta transited this sign from May 24th to August 21st, when it backtracked into Aquarius in retrograde motion. Look back to the end of August for personal reflection. What was transpiring for you regarding your passion projects? Today, our daily rituals offer a chance to deepen our spiritual enterprises and commune with the divine. There is greater meaning to be found in the mundane. The more we devote ourselves to our passions, the more we can transcend our ordinary abilities.